Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic: what's the worst thing to say to a girl before going down on her? One-way ticket to Flavor Town, you whisper as your flamed shirt flaps behind you. What are you talking about? I'd marry him on the spot. Just because you want to marry Guy Fieri or because you think he's got good oral game? Get down there, hesitate, come back up, open your mouth to say something but then retract the first sound that comes out of your mouth, then go back down. Sounds like a character played by Michael Cera. Wait, bread makes you fat. Then come back up and say that's not a penis. This is a penis, said in the manner of Crocodile Dundee. You really do look a lot like your mother. Our mother. What are you doing? Step bro. Steve Irwin voice, or crikey. Look at the size of this one. Now, what I'm gonna do, is carefully sneak up on him, and jam my thumb in his butthole. Oh, he's really pissed off now. A friend of mine hooked up with a girl who, for some reason and for a period of months, was convinced he was Jewish. He isn't. She kept mentioning how she'd always liked dating Jewish guys, how she found circumcised dicks attractive. We're in the UK, so it's not as common. He's not cut, and basically doing everything she could to let him know that she was super open to the idea of fucking him. Except, he wasn't actually Jewish. Eventually he pointed this out to her, she was slightly embarrassed, and they laughed it off and decided to go out for a drink. All's well that ends well. As he tells the story, the first time they got together and he was about to start going down on her, he looked her dead in the eyes and said with a perfectly straight face, "Is this kosher?" There was, by all accounts, no second date. Edit: you guys are really eager to paint her as the bad guy in all this. Considering that A, he did in fact end up having sex with her, and B, my friend always was kind of an asshole, it's perfectly plausible that there was some other reason why she didn't want to see him again, and this is just the version of events he told his friends to save a little bit of face. Maybe we can just say it's a funny line without ripping into her for being a humorless bitch, eh? That's on her, lol. That's so on her. It was so smooth, he perfectly worked with what she gave him. Bravo 6 going dark. Fuck me like we fucked Bin Laden. This girl requested intercourse to bring her to climax with the clinical efficiency of the assassination of Bin Laden. Says Grace. Amen. I feel like Christian women might get a kick out of this one. A lick out of this one. I am about to throw up. True story. It's a nice summer Friday and I decide to take my wife on a date to a nice restaurant. I ordered grilled chicken and a rack of ribs. I take one bite of the chicken and it's not properly cooked. The waiter apologizes and sends it back to the kitchen. The chicken comes back cooked and we continue to eat and drink. We get home and it's time to do the nasty, except my stomach feels like I'm on a roller coaster. Whatever, I'll deal with that later. I thought. It was going to be an amazing session, I could tell. I give my wife one lick down there and it was in that moment I knew my night was ruined. I got up and told my wife my now infamous words. The look on her face was that of horror and embarrassment. I proceeded to try to say, "It's not you, I swear," but I was violently throwing up by mid-sentence. I was sick for the next 4 days. Fuck you, Red Canyon Grill. The first time my boyfriend went down on me we were both ridiculously drunk. Then when we were cuddling afterwards he suddenly bolted for the bathroom and threw up for like 20 minutes and I was like, OMG, I've poisoned him with my vagina, and we still laugh about it now. Vagina equals +2 poison damage. In a hairstylist voice. Which way do you usually part this? This made me belly laugh out loud. MFG. Before we start I would like to thank our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Practicing safe sex is very important, almost as important as practicing safe web browsing, which is why this video is sponsored by NordVPN. Yum yum, in Mr. Bean's voice. All of these comments are awful but this one gave me such a horrible visual. Good one. Lol, I'm imagining Mr. Bean showing Teddy what a vagina looks like. I'm supposed to blow air in either hole, right? Don't do it though, it's bad for the gal. Proceeds to play the Ocarina of Time title theme. I'm gonna talk about this picture in my head with my psychiatrist. Just like the simulations. Watch those wrist rockets. We're losing the command post. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Hold your hand up and raise each finger as you say. 1 fig to rule them all. 1 fig to find them. 1 fig to bring them all and in the darkness bind them. Proceed to 3 fig blast like you're trying to scrape carbon off the inside of a muffler. Edit * thanks for the awards, you maniacs. My apologies to the traumatized vaginas, and a few Magyars. I should have marked the post NSFV, but it is a worst things to say / do thread. Please don't scrape. Alright guys, don't forget to leave a like, hit that subscribe and ring the notification bell button. Now let's dive in. Edit, oh my god, this totally blew up. Thanks for the awards. Seriously though, cheers lads. I'm gonna smash your like button, and subscribe to this pussy. Edit, thank you kind stranger for your donation. I never thought I'd get gilded. An old classic. It's fucking raw. Gordon Ramsay. It's not even cooked, you donkey. Where's the lamb sauce? Let me just finish these hot wings. Edit, holy shit, wasn't expecting this to blow up. I love spicy food and it may have caused my wife some discomfort on occasion. Frank's Red Hot. I put that *** on everything. Okay, but I'm leaving my mask on. Dental damn face masks. A friend told me that during a one-night stand a guy started to make his way downwards, and when she asked him not to, explaining that she doesn't like it, he said, "You don't understand though, I play the trumpet." Talk about a blowhard. Edit, spelling. Louis Armstrong intensifies. That reminds me, should we have sushi for dinner? Iteda kimesu. Had a boyfriend who said, "You're lucky I'm doing this for you." Most men would be too repulsed by the fact that you don't shave. Once it's an ex, we all good bro. Well, it took 8 years, 5 of which was marriage, to get out of that one. But yeah. Glad to be out of it. My ex-husband said if you lose some weight I'd do this more often. Here's the kicker, he was 300 pounds and I was 120 and deep in my eating disorder. I was dealing with a severe eating disorder at the time too. It sucks how easily these things can trigger a negative response. I'm so sorry he said that to you. I'm glad to see the ex in front of the husband. I hope you are well today and feeling better about yourself. Do you have any salt and pepper? Edit, many thanks for the upvotes and the award. I was thinking oregano. Maybe some fresh diced lemon. If it's not 5-star, she can't get the cigar. Who dices a lemon? This is my swamp. Did you know that crossbows in Minecraft can shoot firework rockets, doing damage proportional to the number of firework stars in it? What this means is that with the multi-shot enchantment, you can create shotgun rocket launchers with custom warheads. Edit, for explanation. To fire firework rockets, you have to have them equipped in your free hand while loading the crossbow. To craft fireworks and all the different patterns of explosions you can make, I recommend reading the Minecraft wiki on firework rockets and firework stars. Rockets fly perfectly straight without arcing, making them superior ammunition, explode on impact, and, if you are using rockets crafted with the max number of firework stars, 7, they will do more damage than regular arrows too. I find that the lowest duration fireworks, crafted with a single gunpowder, have a range suitable for any practical combat purpose. Though max duration rockets are effectively railgun, since they don't arc at all. The multi-shot enchant does work with this method, letting you fire a rocket spread. As far as I can tell, only the direct hits do damage, not the explosions. Why is this a bad thing? I just learned something new today. Exactly. Either it'll kill the mood with unsexiest, or excite her too much to want any more playtime. What self-respecting girl would continue a sexual encounter upon learning such fascinating information? Sigh, the things we do for love. Edit, oh thank you my kind, Silver Strange. Got theme plays as kid falls out window. Anything while making a Bill Cosby impression. They put somathai in ma puddy. You have a tiny clit. r/grow clit. I don't know what I was expecting, but it does what it says on the box. I don't. Why would you? I'm confused, I thought it was men's issue. And that's enough Reddit for today. I don't want to, it doest smell right. The sad part is I've actually said this. This is what actually turned me off from ever going down on a girl. It's hard to when you have had 4 scarring incidents in your life. Majority of it happening when I was 17 to 18, different girls. Smelled awful, I threw up in the back of my mouth and she called me a pussy for not wanting to. She had some cheese pieces over her lips and the smell was awful. Problem that killed me was that she was a hottie. 18 and all. But to be that bad. I was egged on because everyone thought I was lucky to have dated her. A little diarrhea on the chin doesn't hurt, am I right, guys? Pissed in my face for her humor. Had to drive home pissed on, pissed off. Not have had a good experience at all. Oh dear lord, that's so fucking horrible. This turned more and more disgusting as I continued reading. Holy fucking shit, that is either some gross imagination of yours, or this girl has some serious issues. Totally understandable though, I'm a chick and I'm self-aware as fuck. I love eating pussy and am really good at it, but my god, please don't tell somebody to eat you out if there is even the slightest funk or weird taste. And then get mad at them for not wanting to. My ex did this to me and it made me feel so bad about how I would go about saying no. The wife and I figured this out early on, do each other a favor and take a shower first. If my wife comes into my office after the kids go to sleep and her hair is wet, I know what's up.